places too far. Come with me, with Tava. No places too far to go. We can take you around the world. Catch this flight with me, with Tava. No places too far to go. New places, new faces, yeah, new zip codes. New money, NFTs and plus crypto. Don't need care cash no more. Digital currency on me. Overseas we back and forth. Round trips all aboard, baby. There's room at the top. We'll save a spot for you. Can't no one limit us, so you should come with me. With Tava, no places too far. Come with me. With Tava, no places too far to go. We can take you around the world. Catch this flight with me. With Tava, no places too far to go.
Hey. Hello. How is my Tava Nation doing out there? This is Janella Simpson chiming in from one of the beaches across the world. Okay, I am so excited to be here. Happy Independence Day to everybody. It's nice and sunny over here. I'm super excited to be on. What an honor, what a privilege to be on here with each and every one of you on today. Excuse me, I'm so excited. If you're out there, let me see who is out there. Tracy, hey Tracy, what's going on, girl? Who else we got out there? Tam, what's up, Tam? Lulu White, what's going on? Hello to everybody. Monique, what's going on, girl? Hey. Who else do we have out there? Sean, hello. Who else? Shaquanda. Y'all know my eyesight ain't that great. Jason, I see that. What's going on, Jason? Hey. Good. Happy Independence Day to you. All right. Hey, so you tag some people. Let me know where you're chiming in from. I'm excited to spend this time with you guys on Independence Day on today. Thank you. Good afternoon to you too, Tanya. Good afternoon, Robin. Hello. And who else? My eyesight, y'all. Y'all know I need glasses. I'm in denial, right? I'm in denial. Shay. Hey, Tiffany. Hey, what's going on from DC in the building? Robin. Hey, Robin. Guys, come on in. It's Independence Day. Today is a day to celebrate. I'm actually overwhelmed and so full of joy on today because of just the meaning of today, which is Independence Day. And that means so very much for me. So very much for me. Independence Day. So I'm going to talk about that a little bit. Listen, we got so many great people coming up today. Our Tava family coming up today that's going to be speaking, that's going to be just telling you, why Tava, right? And I asked myself that, well, not me, because I know why Tava, but some people ask me sometimes, why Tava, right? They've seen me do different companies. They've seen me, be successful in other things, but they're like, why Tava? Because I am so passionate about Tava, right? And the reason why is because of the very word that I'm telling you guys right now is the independence that we have over here. So guys, if you know that you feel a sense of independence here with Tava, put some hearts up. Hey, I see all you guys out there. It's a little sunny. So I'm looking at the names that are coming in. But for those that don't know me, I am Janella Simpson, right? I am Janella Simpson. I live in Miami, Florida. I am a mom of 3. I'm 45 years old, and I love Tava. I love Tava. I started with Tava when Tava opened the doors. I actually was a part of a previous company with our CEO and founder. And anytime I have this opportunity, anytime I'm on this platform, I always have to say, I am so grateful. I am so thankful to have Shantae, to have Kenny Lloyd in my life. I am so grateful for those two because you don't understand. When I say independence, when I say Tava Nation, when I say I love Tava, listen, I am talking about two people, a couple that really care, that really, really care for the people, right? And I don't care what nobody say about Kenny and Shantae Lloyd. Can't nobody say nothing about those two around me because I have been knowing those two for over, I want to say 5 to 6 years now. We started in a previous company together, and I saw how much they helped so many people, so many people, and they never. You know how some people, help someone, but then they want something in return. Not these two. These two people give from their heart. They're such loving people. It's one of the reasons why I love Tava so much. So, guys, if you could do me a favor, put some hearts in the chat for Kenny and Shantae Lloyd because they started this amazing company. Um, just not even knowing what was going to happen, right? But I God knows their heart. And so I know the things that they touch will turn to gold. And I know the things that they touch will prosper. And so I wanted to follow them here to Tava. So I started when Tava started. And I wanted to be a part of something amazing. I wanted to be a part of a company and something that never been done before. Why Tava? That's why Tava. See, I was born and raised in Miami, Florida, and I didn't have very much. I had a lot of love from my parents. I was adopted, right? But I didn't have very much. Got pregnant. I had a very difficult time in my adulthood because I didn't have the support. It was times that I felt as a teenage mother, that I was never going to be able to accomplish the things that I wanted to accomplish in life because I felt like my life was over, right? The people around me said, "Well, you have no college degree. You have a child at 16 years old, uh, and it ain't much for you to do. Like maybe you could go get child support or any of those government assistant things, food stamps. They were like, that's probably what was going to be best for you, right? But I knew I was not going to give up, and I knew that I would watch other people that would fight for their independence to be able to do and have the things that they ever felt. What I want to do, I can't have what I want to have. The situation that I am in my life I'm not going to be able to have any success. I'm not going to be able to travel the world. I'm not going to be able to buy the car that I want. I'm not going to be able to live in the area that I want. I'm not going to be able to have the house that I want. But I'm here right now to tell you that this company right here, Tava Lifestyle, is already helping so many people do just that. And being in a place, right? Our CEO and founder called this a safe haven, right? A lot of you out there know that this company, Tava Lifestyle, we call it a safe haven. We call it a safe haven. We're at the arc, right? And what better name, man? I'm telling you. When I think about my entire life and where I am right now, I would have never imagined that this company, Tava Lifestyle, would have been me. I had when I was 18, I was already taking care of my parents. My parents were looking for me to help them pay their bills because they were already in the age. And we all know, when you get in your 60s and 70s, nobody's looking for you to work. They're looking for the next person to come in and, that they can get somebody to work for less money. So my parents were stuck in a situation where they had been they were dependent on me to help take care of them because they weren't able to, right? And so I'm 18 already with a son, right? No college degree, right? And nobody to help me. And I thought to myself, what am I going to do with my life and how am I going to get out of this situation? Right? And so right now, when I think about where I am and today, independence and me being able to travel right now and being able to pay off a home and be able to do all of these different things, it's only because I never gave up. I could have given up so many different times. It's so many different times that I said, I'm just going to give up. I'm just going to give up my life because of motivation, right? I'm like, I don't see it. I don't see a way. I just can't see a way um for that to happen in my life. But guess what, guys? There is a God. That's what we are a part of. And what I love so much about this particular industry is that the more people you help, right? It's not the biggest degree that you have. It's not the person that can speak the best. It's not the person that knows the fancy words. It's not the person that looks down on people. It's the person that helps the most people, that has the biggest heart. Who would ever thought that it would be a company, a such of a thing as network marketing, where you help people genuinely from your heart and you actually can make money? It's still mind blowing to me. And I have to tell you, uh, I'm so excited to be a part of Tava. I love the products. I love the community. I love every single thing about Tava, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm honored to started this company with my ex-husband, and we started in Tava together. And circumstances happen, and I'm here to tell you, things are always going to happen. Things are always going to happen. You're always going to find yourself in a situation where you're going into something, right? You have problems all over the place. You're either in a problem right now, you're going to go into a problem, or just very shortly, some problem is going to arise. It's just problems are everywhere. But what I have learned is to keep my faith so strong in the Lord that I just keep going, right? Sometimes I get knocked down. And a lot of you saw at the event when I spoke there, I talked about being knocked down because I did feel very knocked down, and I felt very hurt, and I felt like I wasn't going to be able to get over that situation. But I'm so glad that I finally turned myself around, and I came back to Tava. Well, really, I came back. It's always been in my heart, but I'm here because I know that it's more people that I need to help, right? Because I feel like when you have really mastered something or really have had true success, you don't want to just keep it to yourself, right? You don't want to just take that success, take that money, and just go and enjoy it by yourself. Because there's more people out there hurting. It's more people that need us. It's more people that need us, guys. And so I'm here, not by myself. I brought some more amazing people with me. I have a beautiful woman um, that is also gonna come up and talk about her story a little bit. And then I also, she's already. Okay, guys. So I'm super, super, super excited. Let me go over here a little bit so I can see your face. I love your background, by the way.
Thank you.
Can you see me okay?
I can.
Right here? Okay, great, great, great. Okay, I just moved up a little bit because it was a little sunny there. So I am so excited to be here with Tava doing your thing, right? And I love to see women just so powerful like yourself. You retail your butt off, right? And you love Tava. So I just want to ask you, like, why did you say yes to Tava Lifestyle?
Well, first of all, I definitely got to give it back to you, Janella. You know, just being able to hear your story, there's really so much similar but different that we have that I wasn't even aware of. So I know initially, even you and I met through a previous opportunity. And so just being able to hear your story as well, just a part of my why. What up, Tava Nation? So for
Woo!
me personally, I was rebounding from divorce. So I definitely want to give a big shout out to Miss Walker because it is because of her, yes, because she initially reached out to me at a time that I was going through and rebounding as well from divorce. So I don't know how many of you guys are out there listening or watching that you too can say that, you know, divorce happened to you, but it does not define who you are. And so when she initially reached out, it
Yes.
was kind of like not a no, but a not right now. And when she reached back and grabbed me like a year
Yes.
later, it was just an opportunity. The timing was right. You know, I had been praying about an opportunity to invest my stimulus check. I don't know what y'all did with y'all stimulus money, but with one of the checks that I received, I did invest it in Tava. And realizing who
Okay.
Mr. Kenny Lloyd was, just really on the strength of his leadership, of his character. I sat under his leadership as well from the previous opportunity, and just knowing that he had already produced several millionaires, it was a no-brainer for me. So I was one of those ones that really said yes to Tava without even trying the products. It was on the strength of Miss Walker's ask and knowing who Mr. Lloyd was. Say no more. I was in because my prayer specifically was that I would still have an opportunity to serve and help people, and that, you know, I wanted to still
Yeah.
have my time freedom and have fun while doing it and make a little money. And Miss Walker called the next day
Absolutely.
after I had been in prayer about that, and I was just like, you know what, sign me up, let's do it. And so I was able to hit the ground running. And what was so significant about when I said yes, it was my birthday week. So it was March 23rd, and y'all, how happy birthday is to myself. March 25th, I received my products on my birthday for Tava. Okay. That that exact weekend of the week that I said yes to Tava, they were hosting an event
Wow.
in Columbia, South Carolina. I'm in the upstate of Greenville, South Carolina, here in South Kakalaki. I'm waiting on Tava Corporate to come to South Carolina, Greenville. But I'm saying all that to say this: when the opportunity again presented itself, it was just a no-brainer for me. This is my second network marketing experience. You know, I would still say for me personally, I'm learning and earning and
Okay.
growing all at the same time. So it's been fun for me. But at the end of the day, for me, the yes was just looking for another opportunity as a stream of income. You know what it feels like when you can go from a two-income household to a one. And let me put this disclaimer out there. I'm not that one that, even with my daughter's father, we are really great friends. We are co-parents, you know, so much so that he actually also locked the spot for Tava. So, you know, that's something there that, you know, to be able to share that, you know, even after divorce, we still co-parent, we're still friends, and still able to even do business together. So there's really so much more too that I could share to say, you know, as a
Yes.
mom, because my daughter is 17. Okay, my son is 27. So that 10-year gap. So my daughter will be a senior this year coming up. And so I do and have been told, because my son was already in Florida with his dad, so I didn't really experience a lot of
Oh,
that senior moments. So I do understand, and there's senior pictures, there's the senior
yes.
dance, and there's all this, the prom, and
Yes.
you know, all this stuff you got to monetarily prepare for. And I'm really looking for Tava to continue to assist, to be a
Yes.
vehicle to help with those type of things I'm going to need to do. So, you know, for me too, coming in and hitting the ground running.
Yes.
I hit the ground running, Janella.
I love
because I
that.
put my head down, I
Yes.
made my list, and I just started calling on people and letting them know, look, because again, I was
Yes.
starting an opportunity within Tava without having tried the product. So my approach was like, look, this is what I'm about to do. I need you to try these products and
Right.
just give me your honest feedback to help me to prove that these products work. And so, with that being
Exactly.
said, a mother of two, right? My daughter's in that age to where,
Yes.
now she's kind of choosing her friends over mama kind of deal. She'd rather hang out with her friends downtown than to go hang
Yes.
out somewhere with
I've
me.
been
And so
there.
I do have a little
I've
more
been
time
there.
freedom. I don't have the testimony,
Okay.
Daniela, that weight loss has been my journey because I've never really struggled with weight. Not, that's not my testimony. So
Yes. I understand that.
I've
Yes. No,
always
and
been dependent on the testimony of others, right? And thank y'all for sharing y'all
mhm.
testimony because it helped me to make some money and
Right,
reel
right,
some
right.
folks in. But I've always been passionate about health and wellness because, me, myself, personally, being an athlete growing up, I was very conscious of what I put in my
Exactly.
body, how I ate. I was a track star. I played basketball. I played volleyball. I played softball for the church. So the weight issue, that wasn't my
Yes.
thing. But always trying to help people, to help them, as Miss Walker say, I coined that from her, to get their stomach out of their laps, right? But it is fun. And I enjoy this, really meeting people
Yes.
all over the world. I mean, it's my personality. I could talk to anybody. I could go on and on and on. But people are always like, well, Miss Jazzy, what is it that you
Now,
really do? I tell people I do business because, in addition to Tava, I'm an author. So a part of my healing process that I did for myself personally, and I self-published
yes.
my book, is I wrote a book called I Forgive Me. Because oftentimes we're taught about how to forgive them, but
Yes.
sometimes we got to forgive ourselves for the role we played, the part we played,
Yes.
and what we're having to deal with in life. Janella, you mentioned something about being a teen mom. My mom was also a teen mom. She was 16 when she had me, but I'm an only child from her. So I don't know how many other only
Okay.
children syndrome folks that are on the live today, but you all within Tava, and I say this often, you all are like my sisters and brothers from another mother, like literally.
I
And
love
so
it.
the energy that I bring, this is
Mhm.
real. This is who I am. I
Yes.
don't do a lot of this,
Yes.
things that can happen within the industry. I'm not about that life. The energy that
Right. Well,
oftentimes.
I'm an only child. I'm an
So look
only
at us,
child
only
myself.
children. Yes. And so I don't know what else you want to know, Janella, because again, outside of that,
Right.
I do radio. I mean, I'm
I'm
a red
loving your
carpet host. I'm just trying to live my best life
yes.
unapologetically wide awake.
Right. And honestly, can you
I
hear me
can.
okay? Okay, good. And honestly, I said this year for me, I just do what feels good. I
Yeah.
really do. And that's how I ended up on this trip because I was just like, I feel like I need a different scenery. And like you said, you wear many different hats. And so my background is life and health insurance because I did that for 16 years. I still get residuals from that. But I, like yourself, I love health and wellness. The older I get, excuse me, I'm starting to understand that your health is number one. Like I love to be very adventurous. Like I went on a bicycle, went on horseback riding, like all of these things. If I'm not healthy, bicycle, you know what I'm saying? Like I won't be able to experience these things. So the older I'm getting, I'm like to have a better quality of life, to be able to live a life where you can really just do the things that if you feel like doing it, you can do. You need the products that we have.
Yeah.
Products like I know a lot of people ask me, I don't know if and when I hear people say that, I'm like, for what? Like I have everything I need. Like what
Yeah.
other product we need? We don't need nothing else. Like these 4 products, I am good. I don't need nothing else. We have all the multivitamins our body needs, right? If
Yeah.
you're a coffee drinker, we got you. If you need energy, we got you, right? Like if you need a detox and lose weight, we got you. And like you said, even with you being smaller, you still love the products. You still are able to take your vitamins. You're still able to promote and help other people live a healthy lifestyle like you. So let me ask you this last question because I really love your story. So amazing. And I know we had spoke before, but with are you going to the event in October? And what do you expect from the event in October with Tava Lifestyle?
Well, let me just say this. Yes, we're going to be at the event. My team and I, we've been discussing how we're planning to go, and we're actually going to take a road trip. So that's the plan. We took a road trip
Ooh.
last time, and we had so much fun. And so there's a couple more folks that are planning to join us. So we will be traveling. We are driving from South Carolina to Texas. And if y'all know anything about traveling, you know,
Wow.
it's going to be a matter of the experience. Let me just say that. So I do plan to create an experience as we pit stop along the way. What I know is that the energy that's going to be in the room
Oh
at
my
the event,
God.
you know, meeting people literally from all over the world. You know, you see people online, you see people through the
Yeah.
lives, but until you can really put your arms around them, because oftentimes people can misjudge you just on
Yes.
something that may have heard or said and don't even really know. And so I'm approachable,
Yes.
I'm teachable, I'm trainable. And so that whole energy vibe for me of just being there to take the notes, to glean and hear the testimonies, to hear the new announcements of whatever it's going to be. And if y'all been rocking with Tava for a minute, and y'all know I stay on the dance floor. So just know that I'm having a great time
I'll
and
be
just
right
having
there
that
with
experience.
you. Yes,
Yeah.
I love to have fun, and people know me. They know they're gonna catch me on the dance floor, and I think I just rub up on my team because we all end up on the dance floor. Because I think life is just all about having fun and having new experiences, meeting new people, and like you said, sometimes people see you on social media, and sometimes people, they look at words or they look at you and they don't really know you, and they can take things wrong or say, "Oh, I don't think I really dig her," or whatever, but it's about being around everybody and experiencing everybody and really getting to know everybody because I really learned in this industry it's all about connecting with new people, and I'm like, wow, we just
Yeah.
meet new people and we it helps us grow our business, maybe not at that very moment, but we're meeting new people to maybe one day down the line be able to help them because they get constipated or they need energy or they need whatever. They need somebody that they know wants to be in a network marketing company and get in a
Yeah.
company where they can put little to no money down and have a a business, right, that pays them over and over and over every week. So I cannot wait to see you. I
Yeah.
cannot wait to see you at the event and give you a hug. And
Absolutely.
yeah, so we're
Well,
gonna have
I'm
a
going
really
to give
great
you my
time. And
last comment because I know you got to bring up the next guest, but I want to say this, you know, for
yes,
me, for Tava, you know, whether I made a $20 check or $200 check, you know, for me, it's been the consistency. You know, every
yes,
single day I'm sharing my business. Every single day
yes,
I'm promoting. Every single day I'm engaging. Every single day I'm trying to follow up. And it is teamwork that
yes,
makes the dream work because even when I'm
yes,
traveling, you know, I can reach out to my team and say, hey, I've got a sale. Can you meet up? So just the
yes,
teamwork of even knowing when I was traveling to say when I went to Florida and I didn't have flair, my shipment didn't come in town. The fact that I was able to pick up the
yes.
phone and reach out to Miss Marilyn and say, hey, can I get some flair from you? And she had it. So I love the sisterhood. I love the brotherhood.
Yes.
I can't wait to see all of you in Dallas. And so it's been a
Yes.
pleasure. Thank you for what you do as well to serve. So I appreciate you.
Same here. Thank you. Cannot wait to see you. It's going to be amazing. And thank you for being here. Thank you for leading your team the way that you are and putting that whole travel to the event together. That is amazing. I know you're going to have fun. It's going to be memories for a lifetime, right?
Yep.
Life is all about memory. So thank you so much. Y'all give it up for Miss Jazzy. Put some hearts in the chat. She's amazing. She's consistent. And we're just so happy to have her here at Tava. What's up, guys? I see you out there. Great, great, great. Yeah, that was a great interview, guys. So we have someone else. I'm like over here, like, oh, I'm just excited that we have our awards coming up. I cannot wait to meet all of you. I cannot wait for the experiences that we're going to have One day we're gonna tell a story that, we all met in Tava Arc at the awards. All right, only $139 for this experience. Like usually things like this are like $250, $300, $400. Excuse me, I can't even believe that Kenny still has the event up for $139. And what I don't want to happen is I don't want you guys to wait for the last minute to get your ticket, and then the tickets are $200. And you're like, oh, I thought the tickets were 120. Oh, I thought the tickets were 139. Yeah, they were, but the early bird gets the worm. The early bird gets the opportunity. The early bird gets all the money, right? So you got to be able to be on top of it. So make sure if you don't have your ticket, go and get it, right? We have a break in between the next person that's coming up. I believe it's an amazing woman that's right in Miami with me. But anyway, let me stop and bring on the next person because I know this gentleman, right, that's getting ready to come on that is from Ohio. Awesome and amazing, right? He has I'm so honored to have you here. And Mr. James Keys, right? He is so passionate about Tava. He's on vacation, but guess what? He said, of course, I would come up and share my story with Tava. So happy to have you here, Mr. James Keys.
I'm blessed to be here. I'm blessed to be here. Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. So I have to ask you the same question because I know you are super passionate. I can hear it in your voice. We talked a little bit earlier. You're out in Ohio making big things happen. So why Tava, right? Why Tava? We all love Tava, but what was that one thing that made you say yes?
Well, I'm just going to drop real quick and get back to you because sharing your story. Thank you very much for sharing that. And then Miss Jazzy, I've seen her before and just hearing her just now. We all have a lot of similarities. We all. I'm a single child as well, right? For 18 years, and then my dad, whatever. But anyway, I was my mom's only son. I am, and so for me, so I'm 56 years old, and I've been married for 29 years yesterday, so I celebrated 29 years yesterday.
Yes, congratulations.
And I have two grown daughters, a 36 and a 28 year old. Then I have three grandsons, 20, 15, and 3-year-old granddaughter. Wow. And when you ask me why Tava, it's because of my family, right? It's because of my family and what Tava allows me to do and what Tava allows me to be. When I was first introduced to Tava, Miss Crystal Baldry, and I didn't know Crystal, so she had seen something that I had posted because I try to post positive, uplifting messages so people can, become more. So kind of like you said, kind of help people, right? That's why we're here. And I had posted something, and then she had inboxed me, and I didn't know Crystal. And she just said, hey, I think you need to hear what we're talking about here. And I'm just like, why me? Whatever. Just join this call tonight. Join this call tonight and just listen for yourself. And that's kind of all she told me.
Ooh, that's a nugget, y'all. Y'all better catch that.
And because I had some network marketing experience, I was with another company that went the other way. I was also asking people to do that same thing. So I'm like, well, why should I say that and then not do that? So I joined the call. And when I joined that call, Miss Nina Rochelle Moore was dropping some gems. Let me tell you, she was dropping some stuff. And just the energy on that call, the excitement on the call, just the culture that I heard. And this was January of 2021. Is when I got on that call, and I was like, okay. So I'm one that like to do a lot of research. So I'm kind of figuring things out and kind of seeing what's what. So I went to a YouTube University, and one of the first videos I watched was actually you speaking about Tava. So I started watching videos, and then me and Crystal connected. I bought the affiliate package. I bought the Valet and the Vacia because I was taking a lot of pills. And I was like, if this liquid vitamin can stop me from taking these handfuls of pills twice a day, then I'm in.
Right.
And I'm in.
Yes.
And literally, I started taking that and I stopped taking the pills. As we say now, ditch the pills. And then it's just history from there, and just staying involved with the company. You know, like I said, better quality of life. I work out every single day. So if you go to my page, you see I posted this morning, I did 6 miles in Pigeon Forge today. And that's just me. It's what I do. And I coach other people to kind of be accountable and work out and eat better. So I'm saying, if I'm asking you to do that or trying to help you do that, then I have to do that myself. Right. So I post so that other people can also see what I do each and every day. Yeah.
Wow, that's so powerful. So guys, I hope you caught that. Number one, never stop. Okay. Never stop reaching out to people and inviting them to hear the opportunity. That's number one, because he was open-minded that day, right? And it's like we always say, not right now. No means not right now, because maybe another time he wouldn't have been open to hearing the call, but he got a call that one time that he said, you know what, let me go ahead and listen to this call. So that was one nugget that Mr. Keys dropped. The second thing is family, right? I heard you say family. Family is so important. And I feel like here in Tava, it is one big family. Like, we all help each other. We all root each other on. Like, it's so awesome and amazing. And we have such amazing people over here. Like you said, Ms. Nina Moore, right? We have so many amazing leaders over here that have experience in other companies. And so you can come and bring that knowledge and expertise here. So I'm excited about that. And the last thing you said is you're already working out. You already have great health. But guess what? You could ditch all the pills and get one product, right?
Right.
Get that Valet 30 and get rid of all the pills. Get rid of the calcium, the D, the vitamin A through Z, the zinc, all of that, and get one Valet 30 that can do the job. So I love that. I love that. So let me ask you, because we've been talking about the event. So I want to know, what do you think about the event? Are you going to be there? You bring your family? What's going on? What is your expectations for the event in October?
So check this out. I know I was at the last event, and that event, it took me a long time to get there, but I got there. And that event was so fire, right? It was just, I've never been to an event like that one, right? I mean, we had a day party at the event. I mean, before the event got started. So my expectations of the next event in October is just going to be, over the top, because I already heard about this black tie event, right? And I got a tux, so I got to get my tux out now. So I'm excited about that. But I'm really more excited about just the network and coming together and hearing the different stories, because I've always been told to have an open ear, right? Open ear meaning you never know what you're going to hear. You never know what nugget you're going to hear that's going to help you with yourself personally, or maybe someone's going through something. So you may hear a conversation or a testimony, and if your ears are open, you're able to receive that and then be able to share it. Always to have an open heart, because you don't know what someone is going through, right? So if we have an open heart, then we're able to get with them and then understand them. And somebody might just need a hug or a smile or a handshake or something. So, so that is something that I'm really looking forward to, and really just, learning how I can now grow my business, share with more people, be the example, right? I have a team that I'm building. I've been at the supervisor level for a few months, so I'm building. But I know there's so much more out there. I know there's so many more people out there that needs what we have, because again, I was literally on those two products, but then as I had an open ear and I had an open heart, I learned more about the Flair. I learned more about the Caprice, the Bomb Caprice CBD coffee. And when I can take that, right? And I'm not a coffee drinker, but because I've learned different ways to take it and what it does for me, I'm like, oh yeah. So now I need to incorporate that. So now I've been drinking the coffee. I know TK said earlier, like 3 times a day. I'm doing it at least 2 times a day because I do it as a workout. Then I do it before bed. So I do drink it twice a day, and I'm a iced coffee drinker. So
it tastes so good, ice.
So good.
Tastes so good. Ice. So many people have not tried ice. You guys have to try ice, and do not forget the sale is still going on. You know, Tava Lifestyle. Make sure they take care of us. So we have a special going on right now. You get the Caprice coffee, and you get the Flair. Woo! Ignite your inner flair, guys. Turn up for 4th of July. Get your coffee. Get your Flair so it can get you there, so you can have an amazing time for 4th of July. I love the two together. And listen, this is my network marketing tip I'm gonna give y'all right quick. I always go to restaurants and ask for hot water, and they're like, just hot water? Yeah, just hot water. And I pull out my Caprice and I'm putting it in my glass, and I got my products all over the table, and they're like, what is that? Bingo. Okay, that's all you need people to ask you is, what is this? So you can be able to share without asking people the awkward question of, hey, have you heard of Tava? Which is not awkward anyway, because we do it and we love to do it and we love to share. So Mr. Keys, wow. It was so great getting to know a little bit more about you. I love the passion. I love when you say, sometimes people just need a hug, a smile. Those things are free, right? Sometimes people need us to give them, money to get them out of their situation. But sometimes people just need a good old hug, a good old smile, a good old word of encouragement.
Absolutely.
Because sometimes we just feel like we're here by ourselves. Like nobody else is going through the things that we're going through. But I'm here to tell you, it's other people going through the same things. And sometimes just give a hug, even when you don't even feel like, you have it in you, because it's in return, it's going to give you all of that back, right? You're going to receive the love back that you give. And so that's where I am right now. I said, I do what feels good, right? And love is like self-love for me is the main thing that you're doing for the 4th of July over there.
There it is. Hey, let me just end with this, because I know it's bad for me, because I'm an educator with an HBCU in Ohio. So I'm always talking about people and helping people. So I'm like, hey, look, if you want different, you have to do different, right? If you want change, you got to change. But it all just starts with desire, your desire to want that to change. And then you take the action, right? And what is the action? The action is the attitude, a positive attitude, holding yourself accountable toward what you're trying to go. The C is for commitment, right? Make sure you commit to the process and be consistent, like Miss Jazzy said. The T, trust the process. Trust the process. Don't try to do your own thing. Trust the progress. The I, have integrity. Like, do what you say you're going to do, and what you say you do. Just stay in the game. Overcome the obstacles. You talked about overcoming some obstacles. There's going to be things that come into our life, but we're going to have to overcome it. And the end is never quit. Because if you quit, then you got to start all over again. But stay in the game, connect with your mentor, connect with your sponsor. Never quit.
Never, ever quit. I love that. That was amazing. What was the acronym? What was the word for that?
Action.
Acronym?
Action.
Hey, Mr. Keys, he dropped some nuggets on you guys today. I hope you guys pick those nuggets up and you use them. Action plan. All right. And staying consistent. We love you guys. We mean it. Thank you so much for chiming in with us. Guess what? It's not going to stop here. The party is going to keep on going. I believe I have my sister, Miss Ebony Henderson, out of Miami, Florida, with me. One of the first, not the first, but one of the first diamonds in my organization. I think Miss Tammy Faye, our other diamond, is coming up later. Some other people in our team. But guess what? I had an awesome and amazing time with being on with you today. You want to chime in and always have those nuggets. So love you guys. Janella Simpson. See you on the beaches of the world. Tava Worldwide.
come with me. With Tava, no places too far. Come with me. With Tava, no places too far to go. We can take you around the world. Cash this fly with me. With Tava, no places too far to go. New places, new faces, yeah, new zip codes. New money, NFTs and plus crypto. I don't need care cash no more. Digital currency on me. Overseas we back and forth. Round trips all aboard, baby. There's room at the top. We'll save a spot for you. Can't no one limit us, so you should come with me. With Tava, no places too far. Come with me. With Tava, no places too far to go. We can take you around the world. Cash this fly with me. With Tava, no places too far to go.